I hate when I make a statement and I'll admit I'll make grammar mistakes, and I was frustrated because I typed something and I was trying to make like a really good political response, and it ended up being grammarly incorrect and not saying what I wanted to say. And it's like it's been sitting there for 8 hours, and I'm like, ah, shit. Luckily, not a lot of people read it, but I'm like, ah, shit, great. People missed the point that I said. I really hate when I do that. But this person replied or just made a separate comment saying, I'm team me all the way. And this is a response to Brother's failure to ride for and support for Corinne Gray. Um, Yet again, this is the problem with the black community for both black men and women. Sarge's been saying this for a good bit. The pro, she said, I'm pro me. Okay, if you're pro you or whatever, like why does it matter when what brothers other people do? Because if you're pro you, you're on your own, you're independent. But yet again, what are black women are the main ones complaining about? Lack of representation, unfair treatment, not getting the not being treated well or with respect. Men don't come to them with chivalry. They ended up getting treated as equals or worse. How many, we've seen videos on World Star or Media Takeout where a black woman, a black girl is talking crazy, and the dude just punches her in the face, and people are like, oh my god, did he do that? And he's like, bitch, I wish you would do something. Bitch, I wish you would do something. Like, we've seen that. We've seen, niggas who didn't give a fuck. Like, fuck, you know, I don't care if she is a woman. Fuck all that chivalry shit. Um, my thing is that, black people need to start being selfish, and this is why we lose, because everybody's an individualist. Everybody is a free thinker, and it's like fuck what you think. I'm me. I'm me. I'm me. I'm great because I'm me. I'm me. And it's like, just shut up. And this is pretty much why I don't believe in female leadership, because at the end of the day, they're pro me. They're like she said, pro me to the end. And I'm just like thinking out in my head, like, this is why we lose. And this is why, it's hard to get sisters into the think tank, because a lot of them are selfish. A lot of them just want the perks, but they'll swear up and down that they're warriors. We're riding for you, black men. We're doing it all. We're breaking down doors. And it's like, how many? It's like, just stop all that shit. You march. The majority of people, on the sidelines, who are saying marching is a waste of time. We're still, majority of people, black people, think marching is a waste of time. You've been marching for decades. You've been marching this, for Black Lives Matter for years. And what has changed? What has changed? So, missing me with the whole, oh, you know, y'all niggas don't ride with us. It's like, well, black men are doing something else. We're trying to focus on economics. But you're not in those circles. What circles are you in? The radical black feminist, or the radical hotep queen, the radical earth goddess. That's what y'all are in. Those radical, rebellious, fuck authority, fuck a nigga, groups. Y'all, you're like, even though I do see, some black women in thorough black groups, thorough business, you know, groups, but in the majority, most of these black women are not. They talking about, the women who are talking about, y'all niggas need to be riding for us, and y'all are ungrateful, y'all ain't marching. Well, are you in a conversation that black men are in? I mean, it's open to you if you want to get in, but it's like we're talking about, like, black men are talking about economics. We're trying to worry about getting our shit together so we can do our own thing, and we can fund other people like Dr. Umar in hopes that he can get his school popping, you know, tangible shit like that. Um, that's what we're talking about. Even though, yet again, it's hard for for black folks to trust other black folks because when it comes to these economic business gurus, and you have people like Jason Black who, comes in and he swear he's a genius, but um, yet we don't see any visible businesses that he has done. We don't see anything tangible. So yet again, it's like it's like, yeah, we're on the right track of, yeah, we need to get business and economics, but then the issue is, who do we trust? Who do we give that responsibility to? You know, I feel kind of stupid being for not fixing my grammar issues. I need to edit more often when I type shit because it made sense to me, but like after like a couple of hours pass and I look at the shit and it's like, oh man, I did not say it how I wanted to say it. And I was like, ah, fuck it. But the response that she gave was golden. That was a golden response, and that was a response that I didn't expect, but I expected it. The team me mentality, and you see this yet again with the Kareem game and Sarge's analysis on her. And Sarge was saying, hey, she doesn't seem like a woman that understands structure. And this kind of goes back to the YouTube beef between Sarge and Chrissy when they made when Sarge was addressing that black women like thugs or they like rebellious men because being a thug, you know, you're not a square. You're not the Uncle Tom Negro. You're not the dude who is trying to be a token and you're like, fuck the math. I can take paper anytime I want to, and shit like that. And yet again, black women, they're not gonna get it, and they can call us coons or sellouts and whatever, but it's like, yet again, we're talking about economics, and you're just talking about doing a hashtag or just going out in the streets, holding up a sign saying, I say her name or I stand with her and shit. It's like, let's do something tangible for once. It's like, okay, let's get a better economic base, or let's do something. But how many of these radical sisters show up to our meetings if we have meetings? Speaking with black men, but how many sisters are interested? That's a better question. How many sisters are interested in pulling money together and saying, hey, um, let's pull up an after school program. Me and a couple sisters, we're gonna teach kids how to cook. We need some equipment. We need some flour. We're gonna teach these kids how to make cake and shit like that. Uh, you know. And our project is that me and the kids, we're gonna bake a wedding cake for my cousin or whatever, like something like that. That would be a good experiment. That would be a good thing for kids to do. And and even something a little bit more tangible, like, okay, we're going to teach kids how to invest. We're going to teach kids about life insurance and why it's important to have it. Yet again, tangible. The lack is, it goes both ways in the lacking of even with black men we have the team me mentality, and with black men of I'm successful, fuck it, I don't want to work with other brothers because I didn't had shit, and a nigga better earn it, like I earn it, because niggas get caught up with unfair shit. It's unfair that this and that. It's unfair this and that. Blah blah blah. But niggas hate. We've been trained to hate privilege, and this has kind of been a thing that feminists and a lot of these social justice warriors trained us to dislike. Yeah, even though black men we don't have any privileges, but let's say we have an economic base that we can gain privileges into a way we can get brothers on board even if they don't qualify. one thing if they don't want to do it at all, but it's like, hey, he wants to do it, he don't qualify. Hey, let's get him in regardless. Like what white people do. Like you know, but niggas don't like that. They don't like other black people. And Sarge just said this before. They don't like other black people. Black men don't like other black men getting it easy, or if I got it hard, he's gonna get it harder. You know. But that's the end of my video.